Welcome to another crafting video. We are going to be tearing up this old project that I did and making it into something new, hopefully something better. Basically, the reason that this was so extremely frustrating and not very fun to make is because I accidentally bought the wrong size of glue sticks for my glue gun, and I didn't have time to go back out and buy different glue sticks so that I could use the glue gun. So what I ended up doing was melting the glue sticks in a pot on my stove, dipping each and every piece of this into the pot, and then quickly putting it onto the felt. And let me tell you, that was one of the most annoying things I've ever had to do, so you have no idea how much pleasure it's going to give me to rip up this project. I'm so excited to just rip it up. So let's get into some demolition. The mirror is actually fighting back. Apparently I used an extremely good adhesive, Dollar Tree brand to be specific, and I am struggling to get this felt off. Like, see? Watch. Oh, I'm pulling really hard. And it's not coming off. This is just fantastic.
It's time to pull up the big pieces that are still stuck. I got all the little stuff off. It doesn't look like I did because it's still messy, but yeah, we're gonna try and get these big pieces off now. And I am holding the camera in my other hand because for some reason I just can't get a good angle with the tripod, so it's gonna be a little shaky. I just wanted you to be able to see what I was doing.
Let it focus there. But yeah, the knife, actually, at first I thought it was going to be really hard to get it off with the knife, but actually it's like way easier than I thought it was going to be. So definitely still don't recommend hot gluing things to a mirror, or glass in general. But yeah, it's definitely, you can definitely get it off. I bet you didn't expect that. Well, I'm here to ask you to stick around. It means a lot to me to look at my analytics and see that people are actually watching the whole video, because I do spend a lot of time making these videos. And if you wouldn't mind, if you like my video, please leave a thumbs up, comment, and maybe even subscribe. Thanks so much. Cover by me, Eloise. Thank you so much. The thing about cheap brushes is that the hairs come off into whatever you're painting, so just keep that in mind. Maybe buy a more expensive brush than I did. The next thing I'm going to do is actually draw with a pencil onto the black paint. But here's the design that I'm doing. I made two designs, sort of. I thought about doing speak, friend, and enter, like the way that the doorway looks when it's lit up from the Lord of the Rings movie, but I decided to do the roses instead because I don't really want it to mean anything. So we're just doing the roses, or the flowers design. I have this very pointy stick, and this is what I'm going to be using to scratch this design in. I have no idea how long this will take, but I'm gonna just time it because I don't think it's gonna take very long at all. let's talk about this craft. It was so satisfying to scratch off the paint, and I would highly recommend this. It's easy. There's almost no room for error. Even if you make a mistake with this craft, you can just repaint that same spot that you made a mistake and then fix it. Recommendations I would make are make sure that it's acrylic paint, because acrylic paint has the property of being able to be scratched off. Try to go for thin layer of paint, because the spots where I put on the paint a little bit thicker, it was a lot harder to get a clean scratch. That's where it peeled up like on the edges of my design. Overall, this craft was really easy. It did take a long time for me to scratch off the design, but it was not hard and it was very satisfying. Total, my design that I scratched off took about 2 hours to do. I think if I were gonna do this again, I would pick a smaller mirror and do a more concentrated design. And by that I mean a design where there's like more scratching happening, because there's a lot of like just dead space on this design, and it makes it like almost seem like there's nothing there at all if you look at it from the right angle. Let me know what you guys thought of this project. Is it pretty? How would you decorate this mirror? Thanks so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next crafting video. Hey, and if you're bored and you want to watch another video, here's another video for you to watch. I think it's actually over here. Here's another video for you to watch, and maybe I'll see you in that video.